Okay, here in let's see here. Here in the finals, and no blue source, but I think I am going to keep this hand. It's not that great of a hand, but we've got a lot of draws that could help this hand quite a bit. I think I'm probably just going to do yeah, I think I'm just playing Kin Tree Warden. I don't have secret plans yet, so if I can get a few points of damage in, that would be nice. If not, so be it. It's a good draw. I guess next turn we're likely just getting on the Mystic of the Hidden Way plan. I guess I could also do Embodiment, find my black source. I don't mind that. Pretty good use of Bell Strike, too. Alright, I just convinced myself. Wait, oh, and then I can't Bell Strike. That makes sense. Alright, back to original plan. Could be a Canyon Lurkers. I guess I swing my Morph into his Morph, because I'd actually rather play an Embodiment this turn, or something. I mean, I don't want to trade my Morph, but trading my Morph for his Morph is acceptable. It's just not really what I want. Alright, good. It's not what he wanted either. So let's do Embodiment, and we'll leave up the regen on the Kin Tree Warden. I feel like that one's a Canyon Lurkers, which is why I want to block here. But, I mean, they're both, I have no idea what either of them are. Skullkin. surprisingly good right now since Mystic gets punished. Alright. Guess we have to attack with our Morph here. And we're going to sit back on our Morph and our Embodiment. And by Morph, I mean our Regener and our Embodiment. Alright. Well, I guess it's worth it now, because if we get one land, we're going to find our swamp, but no. If we get one land, then we can at least play Tusked Colossedon, which would be pretty good right about now. Not quite. So I guess we still swing Mystic. Guess we hard cast the Mystic. Yeah, I guess. Hmm. So I guess we swing with our Morph. I guess we Bell Strike the Mystic. I wanted to hard cast my Snowhorn Rider, but it's not great. I'm not in a great position to do that. He's got too much damage coming our way. So I'm going to cast this face down. Hopefully get in with it next turn. And if he swings with everything, I guess I got to throw away my Kin Tree Warden, but it's alright. Guess the Warden kind of already did its job to a certain extent. So next turn, he pays 6 mana, he untaps here. That coupled with flyers would bring us to 3, which would let him sack. Well, it would take another turn, I guess, for him to do that. So I was hoping I had enough mana to do Mystic Morphed plus unmorph that, but I don't think I do. So I think we just get in with our morphs. See how he blocks. See if he's ready to block yet. Yeah, I think I actually have to play creatures here. Let me make sure. Untap, 6. All right, so we're not dead next turn yet, so let's just let's get as many guys down as possible. Clutter up the board. Guess we're pretty much dead next turn anyway, so just get the biggest guys down we can. A lot of different morphs to choose from. If I get a land next turn, I could, I guess even without the land, I can unmorph to be able to unmorph this, to be able to unmorph that. So that's a lot of potential. So we're definitely dead next turn, which means gotta innovate a good way to win this turn. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I guess his cards were a rare, 1,000 Wins, and Enoch Trucker. All right, good to know. Let's try game 2 here. Disdainful Stroke seems relevant against Fireball. Anything else? Let's take out the Bell Strike as per usual. And I guess everything else is okay. Windstorm, actually? Yeah, he's got the skull. Well, all right. Convince myself. Let's do that. Maybe we ditch... I guess it's not that good against his flyers. But he's got... No, he's got the... Okay, he's got the 1,000 Wins, too. That's enough. Let's get rid of the Set Adrift. Card's kind of played like a turd for us when I saw it. Let's try this again. Oh, it's a good hand. Keep this. Guess I hard cast the Rattleclaw Mystic if I don't draw a land. If I do draw a land, do I still hard cast it? I feel like I do. It would give us some bonus ramp, I guess, but... No, I want to stay busy. I'm going to cast it. There's probably enough reason to wait to morph it, but I'm just okay casting. It also attacks for 2, which is not irrelevant. It's pretty good too. Let's get in for 2, and we are going to play a Tuskguard Captain because next turn I'd like to either outlast... I mean, I guess I could get the clock going next turn with the Mystic, but no, let's do the Captain. Let's do the Captain. I want to start outlasting. Theoretically, I guess I can Temur Charm too. As long as I get to keep my Rattleclaw Mystic. I think we hardcast the Mystic of the Hidden Way here. I could morph it plus Outlast, I guess, but, well, maybe that's actually better. I think I'm going to eat this Scaldkin. Yeah, it's actually really nice. Yeah, this is actually just a great turn for us. Man, got the counterspell in my hand too. All right, I guess we morph this. It's Outlast. Leave up the stroke and pass. Skuldkin. Do I want to stroke that? Not especially. Doesn't seem worth it. Not when I've got a flock. If I attack with this, how does he kill it? Triple block only? And I can possibly kill a Morph and a Skuldkin? It might be worth it, but not sure about that. Ooh, it's not bad. Well, I guess that makes it a little more appealing. Guess I could also... No, let's just swing. Let me hard cast this dude. And leave up, I guess, the 1 blue to unmorph our flock if we have to. So I'm not leaving up Disdainful Stroke this way, but I'm also just getting the Glacial Stalker cost out of the way right away. I don't know if I need Rattleclaw Mystic Ramp anymore. Kind of tempted to just block the morph, force him to unmorph. But I can't, because then I can't block with my flock. So I guess we do unmorph it and block the flyer. All right. Still pretty acceptable in my mind. We get to crack back for lethal, forcing him to block with the Heart Piercer. And we get to leave up Disdainful Stroke, which is pretty nice too. Could have attacked with Rattleclaw too. And should have. No, can't really stop that. I guess I'm glad I didn't attack with Rattleclaw Mystic, even though it was an accident. I guess we bring down the Captain. I do want to leave up Disdainful Stroke, but he's too low on life. So I'm not going to. Bit dangerous here, but it's all right. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 8. He could deal 13 to us with the Crater's Claws. So I think I am going to chump a rider with a flock. All right. No blocks. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty spicy. Guess we just outlast and pass. Setting ourselves up for a nice water whirl on his turn or disdainful stroke if we need it. All right. Sure glad we got that windstorm in our deck. So he left up the Scaldkin mana. Yeah, I think we're water whirling, so we got to get rid of the Rider. And this is probably his 1,000 wins, but I suppose we do sort of need to kind of want to bounce the 3 toughness guy so I can get in with all of my guys. Yeah, I think we have to. It does let him Heart Pierce next turn, which kind of sucks, but I feel like our attack here is pretty important. He has no cards left in his hand either, so I don't know. It gives us a pretty good pressured assault here. Doesn't really leave him a lot of good blocks. Does force him to sort of block. Thousand wins is a big deal, but like I said, I basically needed to force some blocks on him. And yes, we are trading a flock for a smoke teller. I'm all right with that. Oh, I see. And then blowing up the Scaldkin to just take 3 damage. So this is 100% 1,000 wins. Oh, or Ice Feather even. Guess that's a pretty good one too. Jeez, I've had my captain bounce twice. That's really annoying. I guess I just hope he hard casts the... Unfortunately... Wait, he doesn't know about Disdainful Stroke yet, does he? I feel like he doesn't because this is only game 2. So I'm hoping he hard casts his 5/5. I feel like he sort of has to. He doesn't have to, but... I guess I am happier that this is a Ice Feather Aven rather than a 1,000 wins, but yeah. Oh, he's going to get the Heart Piercer too, which is going to let him, guess, kill my Mystic, but I feel like that's the least of my concerns. Actually, I can just counter that. He doesn't have the resources to... He does not have the resources to Heart Piercer plus... Yeah. I think this is right. So what happens is I counter this Heart Piercer. He's unable to play his Snowhorn Rider, and I think that we win. Because now he has to play his Morph. He can't unmorph it, and we know what it is. And if he morphs and he can't use Scaldkin, yeah. So, whew, always refreshing when Disdainful Stroke wins you a game. Now he knows about it though, so I don't know. Maybe perhaps he's going to be a little bit more cautious, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm really happy I brought this Windstorm in. It seems like it's tremendously powerful against him if we can make it work when we need it. Other than that, I think, yeah, we're good on the sideboard front, right? Did we see any crazy enchantments out of him? I want to say no. I think he's just got a bunch of flyers and some morph dudes. We're both pretty much just a weird mix of spells. This hand's fine, albeit a little bit slow. Certainly a fine keep, though. Well, we've got all of our colors. I don't want to get heart pierced, but I'm not going to play around it. Oh, geez. That's pretty strong. Well, guess I'm going to have to water whirl at some point. Ooh. Well, it's pretty ideal, actually. Yeah, it's unfortunately too risky to swing into that. But it's okay. Oh, well, I guess I won't block then. So now we... Well, I guess he's got Force Away mana, but whatever. We attack, do a little bit of unmorphing. Oops. See if he's got the Force Away. Does not. All right. All right. So I guess I chump block my own dude. It's actually not over. It's certainly close. Active Treason's not very fitting in my opponent's deck, I will say that. Guess we actually block his guy because trample. Okay. And Crater's Claws for the win? Jeez. Good draws. All right. Well, it was a good draft. We did pretty awesome the whole time. And I loved it. This deck played really well. Radiclaw Mystic's awesome. That was a lot of fun. Haruspex did work for us, even on the weird splash. Ascendancy, I wish that panned out, but I still think this deck was just not good with Ascendancy. What else played well for us? Secret Plans, game one. It's the only time it popped up, and it did plenty of work. I think I even said it won us our game, which I agree with. I don't like Set Adrift. Not impressed with that card. Sultai Flare was great. Timer Charm was great. Captain played pretty well. Waterwhirl was fantastic. Didn't get to see the Windstorm, unfortunately, but yeah, Disdainful Stroke. So got to see some kind of new players for me at least in my videos. So glad I got to show that. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.